Hussain Sagar is located in Hyderabad. It is one of the biggest tank in the state. This was built by Qutub Shahi rulers in 1562. The bund of this tank has made into road in 1946. This bund joins the twin cities of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. The area of this tank was 5.7 square kilometer, but now this has decreased a lot. It is filled with Inshornia plants, waste thrown by visitors, inflow of drainage water, industrial effluents, the immersion of Ganesh idols, etc. are the cause of its pollution. The depth of the tank was 32 feet, but it got silted to a large extent. The government is now trying to make it pollution-free tank. Another tank in Hyderabad is Osman Sagar. It is built on the sub-river Musi. It is also known as Gandipet tank. It is a freshwater tank. The water of this tank is still being used for drinking by the people of Hyderabad. In page number 113, you can see the relation between the farmers and the tanks. You can read in this page, and there is a side heading, advantages of tanks. Our field is near the tank. Every day I go to Nagal Cheru and open the outlet to release water to the fields. This was the important task of my daily routine. Every person in our village has a special attachment to Nagal Cheru. Everyone is dependent on the tank in one or the other way. Many people have farms near the Nagal Cheru. It is only source of water for agriculture. It is a feast to farmers and agricultural laborers when the tank is full. Children of our village learn swimming in this tank. People who wash clothes depend on tank. Nowadays, small fishes are let into the tank for breeding. Fiber plants like amarthamas, jute, flax, etc. are soaked in tank water to make ropes. Borewells were drilled and the water tanks were constructed to supply water to every house. To this, Nagal Cheru is the only source of drinking water for birds and animals. When the tank is full, the level of water in the wells, tube wells and check dams rise. When the level of water in the tank decreases, people take up fishing. Some farmers grow watermelon, muskmelon and cucumbers. Farmers take up distillation during summer. This mud is used to their fields because it is very fertile. This slitting helps in increasing the capacity of the tank. In this page you have the side heading, tanks pollution. You have learned about the advantages of tanks. Look at the following picture. The tanks are being polluted in different ways. The people in the village wash their clothes in the tank. Many people don't have toilets and use tanks for this purpose. They also wash cattle. Children swim. Nowadays people wash lorries, tractors, jeeps, autos in tanks. People immerse Ganesh idols in the tank every year. People from nearby villages are immersing Vinayaka idols in our tank for past 2 years. The colors are dissolved and water is polluted. The sewage water from the houses are let into the tank. The people who visit the tank in the evenings for relaxation throw eatables and empty covers into the tank. Such activities pollute the water and even the fish die. Once the water of this tank was used for drinking, but now it is fully polluted. Nowadays, some programs are being taken up to control water pollution. Last year, some people planned to establish an industry nearby the tank, but the people of the villages stood against the decision and won. Chemical effluents from the industries and factories pollute underground water and also tank water. In this page, we can see we and our tanks. So during I sleep on the tank bund on nights during harvest season. Having lunch under the shade of the trees of the bund has become a habit. When the tank is full, the people celebrate my summer festival and let the water out of the fields. For the celebration, all the people of the village donate rice, money, etc. After the feast on the bund, we release the water to the fields. During the Batkama festival, they leave the Batkamas into the tank. It is very beautiful sight. I like to watch the sunrise and sunset standing on the bund. The weather is cool anytime during summer. Farmers rest under the shade of trees, birds flying on the bunds in the sky, cattle moving in herds in the evening, cool breezes from the fields at night, and fragrance from the garden make the village life very beautiful. Plenty of lotuses and water lilies bloom in the bund, in the tank. Insects and worms moving on water, fish eating insects, cranes hunting for the fish are the scenes worth for watching. We don't even know how the time flies by. Look at the present condition of such tank. Drying of tanks, drought. Due to environmental pollution, cutting of trees, there is a reduction of greenery. Sunrays fall directly on the earth and the atmosphere is heated up. Rains are decreasing every year. There is a drought in some areas. As there is no rains and tanks are not filled, farmers are drilling borewells and drawing underground water from very deep layers. This act is causing great damage to the environment, leading to drought. Already, people in some villages are traveling long distances to fetch drinking water. People are depending on the water tankers supplied by the government. Maintenance of tank.